Okay, g'day gamers. Frothy No here. Doing a bit of a muck around stream tonight. Just about through Endwalker on my machinist, which has been a lot of fun. So I thought tonight I'd have a go at Reaper. See what all the hype's about. So yeah, level 90 now on the machinist. A few more quests. So we'll go and have a look at Reaper. So I've just set up the hotbars. Never played Reaper before. Machinist is my first proper class after Ninja, but I think I got Ninja to level 50. So I've been busy trying to unlock Bozja. Apparently from level 71 to level 80. It's the quickest route, quicker than MSQ. So I just unlocked it, and I got no idea how to do it. Haven't watched any videos, so we'll have a look. So I'll be learning Reaper and Bozja at the same time, but hey, that's what it's all about. Apparently I go to the Doman Enclave. And over to the ferry landing, I think. Ferry docks. I just turned down my music a bit in the game. That's a bit easier on my ears anyway. Okay, talk to this fellow. To Gangos. Alright. Actually forgot to get some XP potions, but not to worry, there's no rush for me. I'll eat some pea soup. And go talk to this fellow, Stress Soldier. Stress Soldier seeks your counsel regarding the resistance weapons. Beg pardon, Blade No. It's not a bad character name, Blade No. Might I speak with you for a moment? It concerns Master Geralt and the resistance weapon. I presume he has already explained the method by which Gunhilda's blades refine their weapons. That being combat with formidable enemies. Master Geralt and Zalatan intended to employ similar methods to enhance the resistance weapons, but they've hit something of a stumbling block. To make matters worse, Master Geralt, for reasons he refuses to explain, will offer no suggestions as to how they might proceed. Try as he might, Zalatan cannot convince him to expound on his thoughts. And quite frankly, we are at a loss. Bring on the Gimp. Might we prevail upon you to inquire after Master Geralt? Alrighty. Okay, what are we missing here? Ah. Change the machinist. Oh, it's you. Now I know what you're thinking. Don't you go believing whatever nonsense they've been spouting about me work, says the Gimp. Everything's going according to plan. He told me much of the same, and I believed him too at first, yet he refused to speak to me of this supposed work. Should I take my eyes off him even a moment, a mug of ale will surely find its way into his hand. That's bollocks, and you know it. Where would I even keep all old Isole's ale, huh? Behind the forge. In the forge, buried beneath the pine tree next to your tent. The ammunitions depository. Anyone with a nose can tell where when you put back a few. Shows what you know. The ale in the ammunitions depository was shipped with the rest to the front line. Couldn't knock one back even if I wanted. And lest you forget, I furnished an entire squad of soldiers with their resistance weapons. Don't you think you're being just a wee bit demanding? Breathing down me neck for more bells and whistles? It's trouble enough forging them in the first place. Without me muse, well. It's the inscriptions. Can't bloody figure out how to refine them. Not to mention they're getting in the way of any other improvements I might be able to make. Trouble is, they're what really give the weapons their teeth. Their design, their materials used to forge them. That's all mostly for show. You want your weapon to have more kick, the magical, the inscriptions need to be more potent. But I don't even know where to begin. That is indeed a curious predicament. How did the gun-hiddler's blades of Eld accomplish this, I wonder? Any thoughts? Try that one. You mean those doodads that the seers use? By the sound of it, the Bozjans used crystals for turning everything what had to do with memory. Even keeping memories of their fighting techniques. Ah, that reminds me. We recently received the most interesting report from Gunhilder's Blade. It's taking the resistance weapons into hand. They've come across peculiar new crystals on the field, quite unlike anything previously discovered. That could be just what I'm looking for. No reason to believe they couldn't use those crystals on weapons, right? I'd wager me last flagon of ale the Bosjans could use them crystals and their memories of battle to strengthen the enhancements or those inscriptions. Well, that's what I'm hoping. Well, it may be too soon to jump to such conclusions. It certainly warrants investigation. Exactly. And me hunches when it comes to weapon work ain't never wrong. Of course, we can't know for sure till we have a few to try for ourselves, eh? See if I can think of a way to work these memories into me plans. In the meantime, the two of you can go and find as many as you can. Alright, okay, so that's that one out of the way. Let's go and talk and see if we can get into this Who do I talk to here? Bear with me. Where do I go here? There we go. Alright, never been here before. Let's have a look. Right, resistance rank 1, metal 0, next rank 300, Bozja clusters, authority lost. Okay, going in blind. Glad you could join us, Bleed No, and not a moment too soon. Allow me to introduce you to Gunhilda's Blades. High Mage Zevon, Master of Flames, the fury of his art rivals even the fire steals. Isolid, the eagle eye in brightest hour of dark night, no enemy will escape her sight. Stanik, the unwavering blade of Bozja. The foes dashed against his shield are beyond count. Bellybore, the baleful blade, his unbridled fury can fell entire cadres with a single stroke. Aggie, the iron fist of Bozja, a young prodigy whose martial skills put even the most seasoned veterans to shame. Blaz, the merciful blade, no foe, however terrible, would dissuade his blade from finding its mark. Rest assured, this is not the guard in its entirety. A number have already taken to the field and will benefit greatly from your presence, if you are willing. With Gunhilda's Blades and the Warrior of Light leading the charge, it is only a matter of time, for Castrum Lacus Litori is ours. Speaking of which, I believe we have yet to see the custom. If you'll follow me, I'll show you the object of our struggle here on the southern front. Okay. Check this out too. Ah, Blade, no. Have we received word yet from Commander Bozja? If not, I will be more than happy to apprise you of conditions on the southern. Right. Large scale encounters, yeah. Now say the Queen areas, solo or in party. Level 71, tick. Once inside, you're free to change any disciple or magic. Right, so you get all level 80 stuff. And I level 430. Okay. Okay. Right, skirmishes, engagements, stone metal. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of info. We'll have a crack. So, have to go around, do I? Not through? There it is, Castrum Lacus Litore. To use the Garl and Monkia. Monkia. Monica? Monica? No cigar, Monica? Its true name is Alamok, which means eagle in Bozja, as they too once made their home in these mountains. To our people they are a symbol of strength and good fortune, both of which were sorely needed when the Empire first invaded. But we needn't dwell on past failings. Now we have a chance to reclaim what is rightfully ours. To remind the people what it is we stand to gain, I have chosen to call this initiative Operation Eagle's Nest. How original. Like the great eagle, we must strike hard and swift, and with you at our side, I have no doubt we shall see this through to a glorious end. One sec, I just got to fix something. Okay. Before you rush into battle, I believe Mikoto wishes to discuss the crystal focus with you. Good tidings, perhaps? Okay. Ah, Robbie. I have rather exciting news to share. As you may recall, the energies of the crystal focus was spent on our exploration of Sid's memory. After careful analysis, we've concluded that it can in fact absorb ether in a similar fashion to the Orcarite we discovered in Invalid. This assumes, of course, we have a suitable source of energy matching its ethereal frequency. Therein lies the problem. Crystals bearing such specific ethereal signature are quite rare. We could never hope to amass the quantities needed. Were we to locate an ether current of the correct frequency, however, charging the focus would be a matter of course. Unfortunately, such currents exist only in regions of Bozja Reef, with Imperials. Oh no. Mikado wished to wait until the fighting died down, but as I explained to her before, time is a luxury we can ill afford. Sure, you understand better than anyone that the bloodshed will only cease when a victory is decided, the death roll climbing ever higher on both sides. The horrors of this war weigh heavy on the hearts of our people. A burden which could be eased were we able to employ the crystal focus, healing wounds not of the flesh but of the mind. Okay, I'm going to get an ad here I think, so I'll pause for a second. Well, in that case, while this ad's running, I'll go get myself a fresh drink and I shall return. Okay. Try again. Pressed for time as we are, Sid has already begun work on a monitoring device to locate a sufficient source of ether. I would join him to see the final preparations. In the meantime, I would ask the two of you to investigate a location I believe to be near an ether current. Sorry for interrupting, but a few of our soldiers wish to have a quick word before you depart. I expect their intelligence will prove useful when you are in the field. Okay. I appreciate your willingness to help, but you must always place yourself in such peril. I'm sorry, I understand you only do what must be done. All have our roles to play, and I promise to fulfill mine as best as I can. Stay safe out there, won't you? Okay, I already did that. How do we get in there? Let's go. Wait now, a moment if you would. I serve as a war historian for the Bozjan resistance, and Marsak tells me you may be able to help in my work. I needn't tell you how the atrocities of war can wear on a soldier. As such, it has become increasingly difficult to find one of sound mind and body who can accurately recount their experience on the battlefield. Well, if you let me in there, I could have a good crack. For a hardened warrior such as yourself, I suspect keeping an account of the foes you face should prove a rather trifling task. That's not to say I expect a detailed record of your every interaction, mind. If you should trade blows with any notable figures, however, I would hear of it. All information gathered from the battle for Bozja will ultimately be compiled within my field records. Here. You may use this to take note of any memorable encounters in the future. Shankar? I realize the burden this places on you, which is why I will see to it personally that you are duly compensated for your efforts. Parting word of advice, if I may. There's no telling what you will face on the southern front. Dmintar over there may be able to assist you in finding worthwhile battles for our field record. Oh, the man with the high blood pressure. Okay. Greetings, Blade. Now, I take it you'll soon be joining the others on the southern front, yes? Though my duties have kept me here for the most part, I have heard tell of the carnage wrought in battle by enemy soldiers and their war machinery. Indeed, the Imperials often prefer to wait until their intended target has been weakened before sending more troops to deliver the final blow. Yet for all their cunning, they are remarkably predictable. Let us suppose you destroyed one of their war machina and the enemy receives word of your victory. They would no doubt assume the effort has left you exhausted, perhaps even badly wounded, a perfect opportunity to send the reinforcements and overwhelm. But what if, unbeknownst to them, we are prepared for the arrival of these additional troops? There would be an opportunity to further diminish their range. I would ask you to venture out into the battlefield and fill 2 4th Legion Nimrods and 2 4th Legion Slashers. Should they decide to send reinforcements, there will be no element of surprise or favour. Okay, seems like there's a lot to this. Where do I go now? Maybe up here? Right, now, I was trying to do Reaper, so... Alright, that's something to kill. Let's have a crack. Right, so Reaper. Not really sure of the rotation. I did have a look, but... If my microphone would stay still. Okay, let's have a crack, shall we? Cool. Well, the mob's pretty hard. There you go. Pretty intense, straight off the bat. Alright, well I haven't died yet, so far so good. Jeez, the rush forward's very long, isn't it? Regress. Ah, you can pull it back. I see. Okay, cool. I imagine I got to use more fillers there on the rotation, but that will come in time. Ah, you returned, and none the worse for wear, I see. I expect that's more than we can say for any Imperials who dare cross your path. But enough about them. I wish to ask if you noticed any peculiar crystalline objects in your time on the battlefield. Bozja clusters, we call them. The Bozja incident wrought a most unexpected change in the land, which you believe has caused these clusters to appear. Our quartermaster would have samples that we find can for further study into this phenomenon. We haven't much, but you can be certain she will see rewarded for anything you can offer. Ooh. Okay. Full on. If you don't mind my asking, have you taken time to report to my commanding officer? He's over there. You know you don't help us this far. I'd say you've more than proven your mettle. You're certain to want to hear about all you've done out there. Ah, Blender, what news from the front lines? I just got metals, I will try that. Metal? Yeah. Were there not other soldiers to account for it? I will believe your report a work of fiction. Troops will no doubt be inspired when they hear of your accomplishments. I look forward to hearing more of your continued success in the field. Woohoo! Okay. Which were the spells you use from the flank? Oh, I'll have a closer look before I come here next. Come at a good time, Blade No. I have a rather interesting report to share with you. While out on reconnaissance, our scouts happened upon relics we confirmed once belonged to Gunhilda's blade. It was long believed the Queen's Guard possessed crystals within which they stored the knowledge of their fighting techniques, and this discovery has removed all doubt. These forgotten fragments, as we call them, may very well turn the tide of the war in our favour. You see, much to our surprise, Master Geralt claims to have experience working with similar crystals, and believes that the memories contained within can be extracted. He has set fast to work on a means to do so, and assured us it won't be long before their secrets are revealed to us. With their weapons and techniques at your command, you will be a true successor to the legacy of Gunhilda's blade. This assumes you're able to procure more of the fragments. Judging by our scout report, it will not be an easy task. It would appear that wherever they could be found, formidable beasts are not far behind. Still, it may prove beneficial to rid the battlefield of such creatures, not only for the sake of our fellow soldiers, but for the chance to acquire any fragments that may be in the vicinity. I wish you the best of luck. Ooh, fragments can be traded. Bit of gil. Where are we going now? Deeper into the fold, as they say. Land shark? God, I think that's cool. Death claw. I imagine I'm supposed to be killing enemies? But I'm gonna go have a look anyway. I imagine if you... Oh, there's just 72 people or something can all be in here at the one time. I imagine you can queue for it. Is there an ether road up here? Can't get in there? This is a big battleground. Okay. Well, better kill something. So, there's no level on them. Is that a rank, the 3 stripes? Oops, wrong way. crap. Arse handed them, shit. Huh. G'day, Mike. Whether you want to come back to the game on an English-speaking server? Well, I've come from World of Warcraft onto this game, and I've been playing for about 3 months. And this expansion is just, well, I played through the whole expansion, all the expansions, and have just about finished Endwalker, and I enjoy it. I won't be going back to WoW. Oh, okay. Well, I'm playing on Kujata server at the moment, which is in the Japanese data center, because we here in Australia don't we get oceanic servers in February sometime, hopefully. So we're looking to make the move from here to the oceanic ones, depending on what they're like. Are you learning English? And you want to come to an English server? Yeah, well, Tombury and Kujata, as far as I know, is basically where the Australian and New Zealand oceanic players are for now. But we're getting our own servers, as I said. But I'm not sure when they start up, because we're basically us oceanic people have taken over. Well, not taken over. Sorry, we you know, the data center in Tombury is. And Kujata is the closest to Australia, so it's got the best ping. Right. Yes. Well. Yeah. I haven't tried NA, but as I said, the reason that that I'm on Kujata and a lot of people Tombury is because it's the least lag that we can get here. But yeah, but if you, I mean, I just don't know how many people English speaking will stay on Tombury and Kujata, but you know, maybe, but a lot of Japanese people speak English, right? So not really sure there. Ah, I see. Well, if you're in, yeah. See, I'm just thinking if you're in. Well, if you're in, well, if I'm in Australia and I'm playing on Japanese servers, you should be able to hopefully live in Japan and play on oceanic servers, which should give you a lot more, you know, English-speaking people and a totally different sort of, maybe not a different vibe, but you know, if you're finding that it's stressful at the moment, maybe that's an idea. I would imagine the ping from, like, I play, like, it says that my ping is poor quality, but I don't have any lag. I think maybe lag once in 3 months. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you were maybe to join an oceanic server, You know, that should work out, I imagine. I mean, I don't know, but I guess well, I'm thinking by the time the oceanic servers are out, they by the time the oceanic servers are out, I'm getting destroyed here by this. Yeah, by the time the oceanic servers are out, you should be able to do world transfers then, anywhere. So I imagine if you were to connect to the Oceanic Data Center, you would be able to see what your ping's like, I think. There we go, that's better. I mean, you know, I really haven't had any... I mean, I haven't got to the stage where I'm raiding yet, like in Final Fantasy. Tonight I'm just having my first go at Reaper. Got my machinist up, but yeah, I mean, coming from World of Warcraft, this game seems a lot better for people being friendly, but you know, usually if I go into a dungeon, I select Japanese and English speaking, and I haven't had a problem. But I was reading the other day that, you know, there's at the higher levels, people are a bit mean, yeah, and expect you to do this and that, and sort of ruin the fun. They reckon the English language is the hardest to learn too. I got a friend who lives in oh, I do know. I will think of it. But in Japan, he's from Australia, and he's an English teacher in Japan. And he says, you know, it is quite a hard language to learn, English. And he's been there for 20 years, and he can speak fluent Japanese. But a lot of people that have been in English-speaking countries for 20 years still have trouble, yeah. Yes, yeah. I mean, I don't speak any second languages, but you know, as I said, it's taken my friend 20 years to be, well, what he calls fluent in Japanese. But you know, he's lived over there for a long time now. When he come from Australia to Japan, so um, you know, he's used to it. Yeah, well, I mean, the writing would. I don't know if the writing would be harder for me, or you know, probably harder than the pronunciation. Yeah. Like, you know, you got to think sometimes people like Yoshi P. You know, he always has a translator, whether he doesn't want to learn English or it's you know, it's too difficult. I don't know. Oh, was that a link? I just copied and pasted what you said. It says a kanji comparison table. See, I couldn't even pronounce this. Aio? Hiragana? Katakana? Maybe? Is that right? Something like that. Right, resistant rank 2. Need to get to 5? No more quests? I don't... Keep killing these guys, I suppose. But before I do that, Oh, thank you for the follow, mate. I just have to get a drink. And I will be back in about 5 minutes, okay? Okay, and I'm back. Imagine I just keep killing these things. So close to finishing Endwalker, I don't want it to finish. I just looked up my friend, he lives in Kobe. Is that right, Kobe? K-O-B. I think. Well, not getting much XP, but I imagined I need to form a party. But it's good to try out Reaper. So far, I quite like it actually. I get known. That's alright. This is a plate bearer. Chrysalis memory, an esoteric technique. I will have to do some more research into this. But if you don't learn yourself, well, where's the fun? Participate in skirmishes and critical engagement to earn metal. After earning sufficient metal, speak to this commander, yeah. Okay. Okay. Save the Queen areas. No? Hmm. Let's have a look on the Googles. Skirmishes in engagement. I think I have to do some research before I get stuck into this. Which I might go and do. Actually, I've got 4 quests at Endwalker to finish, so I might do that first. And come back to this. So far, Reaper is looking pretty cool. I like the melee. I did play Ninja to level 50? I think. What level is my Ninja? Insufficient armory. Nah. Sufficient armory? Chest space. Ah, okay. See how we go there. Level 80. Yeah, but no, it wasn't feeling it. So Reaper sounds like the next best thing, I think. Pretty cool. gonna do the end of Endwalker and do some research on this content. And I'll come back and stream a bit more Reaper and Bozja when I work out what I'm doing. You still there, Mike? I'll catch you later. Have a good class. And I'll catch everyone else next time. Thanks for watching. See yous.